I started at Rancho Mesa in 1998 as a part of the facility maintenance team. My brothers and myself, we would go into work with my dad on Saturdays, and we'd clean the buildings while he did some extra work that he didn't get to throughout the week. And here we are 20 years later. Now I have the opportunity to lead the landscape division. Prior to joining Rancho Mesa, I played professional baseball in the Chicago White Sox and Colorado Rockies organizations. What my dad was doing when he hired me and using my experience in baseball was pretty interesting. He wanted me to focus only on the landscape industry because I could relate that to what I've done in baseball. So if I wanted to get better in baseball at hitting or fielding or throwing the ball, I'd have to practice those individual tasks in order to elevate my game. It's the same exact scenario in this industry. If I want to know the common exposures that a landscaper has in terms of workers' compensation or their liability, I need to study, I need to talk to landscape companies, whether new or old or they've been in the industry forever, so that I understand everything that goes into it so I can provide more to my client in the end. I'm the landscape division leader, and to me, leadership means having a plan and an idea and then executing on your plan. So every great sports team or every great teacher I ever had always had direction, and they were able to communicate that direction to the team so that we all had a common goal to follow. So it's the same thing in insurance. What we want to do for you is put together a plan, have a playbook that we can revert back to if anything comes up throughout the policy, and we're able to execute and expedite information to you in the event that something does come up. So for me, it was a matter of defining what we wanted to do for a service plan for our landscape clients and how could we really differentiate what we were doing versus what our competitors were doing. We're there to talk to them about the good things that are ahead and also the challenges that they're going to face, and whether that means the status of the current market where rates are increasing or the experience mods going up. We want to make sure that we're out in front of all that information so that there's no surprises. And ultimately, when people feel like they're being led in the right direction and they're hearing that information, I feel like they can run their business more smooth and execute on what they ultimately need to make sure they're taking care of, which is their own production. I feel very fortunate to work at Rancho Mesa. I'm excited to have the team that I get to work with every day. I work within the landscape industry, and I want to help my clients have a better understanding of their risk so they ultimately can have a more productive company.